What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question life. My name is Heavy Bree, and welcome to my channel. And if this is your second time, or your third time, or your 100th time on the channel, welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Rhetorical question. You're doing amazing today. You woke up, you got internet service, you got your eyes and your ears are working, so you can hear my beautiful voice and see this beautiful video. Today, we are in the beautiful state of Virginia. Yeah, yesterday was my first time in the beautiful state of Virginia, and my first time in Norfolk, Virginia. I had to drop off a load that I brought in from from Wilmington, California. That was a whole fiasco, man. I had to grab this load from Wilmington, and the whole load was overweight. I had to get it reworked twice just for it to be scale ready, because you can't be going through these scales with a heavy weight. It's a reminder to you guys, if you guys didn't watch my last video about going through the scales, always make sure that you weigh your load before you hit the road, before you go anywhere. Fellas, ladies, fellas, anybody, truckers, if you guys get on this road, you get out here on this road and you start picking up loads and everything, every time you get loaded, always go to a cat scale and check your load. Always weigh your load after you get loaded, always, because some of these shippers and some of these shippers, they don't really be caring about what the weight limits are on each axle, or how to load the load onto your trailer and everything. Man, I just woke up, y'all, about 2 hours ago. Man, I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. I'm not old, man. I'm still my bones still work, my body's still great and everything, but this whole waking up early and going out hitting the road thing, man, it's if you don't eat right, it's gonna take so long to get. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, family. Yesterday I was being a pig yesterday, man. I had Arby's yesterday. Those chicken nuggets, the real chicken nuggets at Arby's. I mean, it is chicken. I don't know if Arby's, it tastes like chicken, so I'm yeah, it's chicken nuggets. But it's real chicken nuggets. I don't eat the McDonald's chicken nuggets because those aren't real nuggets. It's not real meat. It's paste, and then they put chicken broth or whatever it is in the flavoring of it so that it tastes like chicken, but it's not chicken. Chicken nuggets are not chicken, everybody. Don't feed them to your kids. It's not real food. It's probably microplastics. If you don't want your kid growing up becoming a mutant, then don't feed them the McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's disgusting. And the sauce is even worse. But off that tangent, yeah. So yeah, I got my load reworked twice, and then I finally hit the road, and even then it was still almost cutting it. So always make sure that you weigh your loads before you hit the road, because a lot of these shippers and receivers, all they care about is getting their loads. Okay, they don't really, at the end of the day, it's getting this next lane, because this lane right here is bumpy as hell, because they don't really care about your license. All they care about is getting the product to where it needs to get to and making their money. Because when it comes to other people's problems, we don't really, it's very hard for the people to actually empathize sometimes with another person's issues, especially when money is involved and self-preservation is involved. All you know is that that's my job, that's what I gotta do, and whatever this guy has to do is none of my concern. Once the load leaves here, it's not my problem. That's the mentality of a lot of these places that are moving this freight, but yeah. Not trying to be on a pity party here, and get on a lighter note. Yesterday, like I said before, yesterday was my first time in Virginia, and in a few moments we're going to enter North Carolina for the first time. Well, I'm going to enter North Carolina for the first time. If anybody's watching this video and you're from North Carolina, I'm gonna post this video early. I hope if there's anybody watching this video, anybody who's hit the bell notification and you're a subscriber and you're liking these videos, please let me know where's a good place in North Carolina to get some good seafood at. I know you guys are known for you're known for your seafood and your down south southern cooking food and all that. Let me know where's a good place to eat at in North Carolina next time I come through. It's like right after I pick up this load here in Brunton or Button, whatever it's called. Once I pick up this load, I'm gonna be heading to to Washington to drop off the load in Washington State, that is, not Washington D.C. A lot of people get confused about that. I'm gonna get back in this lane now because that way it's less bumpy now. Yeah, man, but like it's beautiful out here, man. Like I said, we live in a very beautiful country, like visual-wise, landscape-wise. I mean, yeah, like everybody. I mean, yeah, like besides the political climate and the social climate and all that stuff, like I don't really take that into consideration when I consider like the places that I visit. I consider the environment, how easy it is to breathe out here. Like some of the food places to eat at. I guess that's kind of a social thing. But like, some places have great food. Everywhere you go, no matter where you go, whatever state you go to, you can find good food somewhere. I was in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, I know some of y'all like, oh, Portland. No, there was this burger place. I think it's called Burger Town or something, whatever it's called. But they had a bomb breakfast menu, man. The breakfast menu was bomb. They had a plant-based burger. That was delicious. Like some of these places I've been going to out here are just like, have great food. Some of the places, no matter where you go to, there's some great food. When people say, oh, there's no good food in this place over here. Nah, man, relax. There's always gonna be some good food, or some good sights, or some good music, or some good places to go to in different places that you go out here in this country. Let me get over to this guy right here. I let him get over. Sometimes let them get over. And I guess they can't drive as fast, your cars can't move as fast, your trucks can't move as fast, and then you get stuck behind them. No big deal. Yeah, man. But I was just, putting out this video, man. I've been radio silent for a few days. I was going through some stuff, stressing about the weight stuff, and then worrying about other things that don't really concern me. Because you can't let everyone's problems become your problems. I'm not going to go into the situation or go into detail, but you can't, well, I'll just say this right now, man. If you want to live a happy life, you only got to worry about the problems that are within your control, Like the stuff that's going on in your house, the stuff that's going on in your life, the stuff that's going on with your money, what's going on with your kids, what's going on with your spouse, and what's going on with people who are in your immediate life, your immediate family. You got kids, you should worry about that. You got a spouse, you should worry about that. If you married the right person, you ain't gotta worry at all. But then you still gotta worry because let's say they got a crazy job or whatever. You still gotta worry about them. There's nothing wrong with worrying about things that are within your control, right? Most people nowadays are stressed and are going crazy because they watch too much TV. They watch too much TV. They watch too much of this so-called news. And then they get stressed out over stuff that is outside of their control. Look, let me tell you something right now. The only thing you should be worrying about is problems that you can fix. You got a problem with your spouse, you can sit down and talk to them. You got a problem with your kids, they're acting up, you can discipline them, the correct way, discipline your kids, just make sure you don't go overboard and do some crazy stuff, You got problems with your house, get stuff fixed. You got a problem with your money, I don't know, get some financial counseling, or save your money up better, or save your money better, or get a better job, a better paying job if you can, if it's possible, and it is possible. If you can't find a better paying job, start your own business. Find somebody who's in that field that you want to get into, get a mentor, learn from them, and then once you have the funds and the right opportunity, hop into that business, And now we're crossing the bridge. I think we're going to enter North Carolina soon, okay? I don't know the name of this bridge is. All I know is it looks nice. There's little arches right there. You see those little blue arches right there? You see it? Yeah. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Never let anyone else's problems or what's going on around you, outside of your house, outside of your home, outside of your control, bring you down. Because that's what a lot of people, that's what a lot of toxic agents want you to do. They want you to worry about stuff that's outside of your control. They want you to be scared. They want you to be worried so that you can't, make yourself better, and make those around you better. know, and you can only do, and even then you can only do so much. You can only do so much when it comes to like helping those around you, you know. Because at the end of the day, this life is a video game, and they're playing it their way, you know. They're playing life their way, and you're playing life your way, your rules and your parameters and your controls, and how you play the game of life is different from everybody else's, and that's okay. It's okay if somebody plays the game of life different from you. I mean, like, as long as it isn't, you know, like infringing on the rights of others, causing harm to others, or causing harm to themselves, then it's okay. It's all good. It might take them longer to get to where you're at in your life, and vice versa. Shoot, the way you're doing it might not even be the right way, or it might not be a way that's more efficient than their way. But at the same time, you're playing the game your way, okay? And one thing I had to learn to do was I had to learn to just let people live their life how they're going to live their lives. Because I used to be that person, you know. I used to be that person. I would stress about things that were outside of my control. I would stress about what family was doing, what friends were doing, and like, yo, why aren't y'all doing it this way? And then like after a while, I was like, you know what? After I learned, like, you know, I understood the principles of success. Like, I decided, oh, okay, you know, never mind. That's just, I'm being distracted by something that I have no control over. At the end of the day, that's all it is. That's all it is. And if you're investing too much time and energy into something that doesn't concern you, odds are you are distracting yourself, right? You're distracting yourself from what you need to get done. At the end of the day, this is your life. You gotta focus on yourself and what you gotta get done, and things that you gotta fix in your life. Not what everybody else is doing, not what the next person is doing, not what that lady is doing, not what that, you know, what that guy over there is doing, not what these politicians are doing. And look, when it comes to politics, like, you know, you're gonna vote however you're gonna vote. That's all up to you, you know. And like, honestly, me, I don't talk about politics that much because I don't like to discuss who I vote for. There's nobody's damn business who I vote for, you know. And that's how it used to be. Like, you don't talk about religion, you don't talk about your money, you don't talk about who you vote for, you don't talk about, you know, like who you're smashing, right? Which everybody's violating nowadays. Everybody's talking about how many, like how much, you know, sex they're having. Everybody talks about how much money they're trying to flex, how much money they got, and that's how, you know, you on the ground showing how much money you're getting. That's how you get robbed. And then people talking about what politicians they're voting for, what people are repping their politics. People are out here repping their political parties like gang sets, man. It's ridiculous, bro. You know, like in Kendrick's Hood Politics song, he was talking about Democrats and Republicans, and like it's literally what it is now, man. People are repping their political parties, these political parties hard, tough, like gangs, not realizing that none of these people are damn about them, you know? You gotta vote for whoever you think is gonna be the best candidate, not because, oh, I'm gonna vote for this person because like they agree with my views. Like, first of all, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that, you know. Like, but I will say this though. I will say this. Like, when you're worrying about stuff that is outside of your control, most of the time, it's because you are trying to ignore a problem that you haven't solved yet, right? When you worry about stuff that's outside of your control and distract yourself with other stuff, odds are you are trying to ignore a problem that you have not solved yet. I should know. I used to do this. I do the same thing sometimes, you know, like I was having some issues with a credit card dispute and everything that like I have been blowing off for a long time, you know, worrying about some other stuff. And then later on, when I finally got that thing done, I wasn't worrying anymore. I wasn't distracting myself, you know. There's projects that I've been working on that I've been blowing off for a long time, and I finally got started back to doing them and everything. And now, like, I'm less worried now. I'm less stressed now. You know, like, so like I said, man, like, when we have a problem, a personal problem that we're trying to ignore, we will often try to throw ourselves into issues or problems or things that have nothing to do with that problem. And we just really want to just like forget about our issues and we create other problems. You ever notice how some people, their stuff isn't together, their ish isn't together, and so they're always starting problems, they're always creating problems, and always starting arguments, and always creating chaos and confusion. Odds are that person, is conflicted. A lot of people who have problems they have not resolved in their own life and in their own situations. A lot of those people are usually a lot of those people who usually are worrying about what's going on in other people's lives, or creating arguments and just creating chaos and confusion. A lot of those people have no control over their own life. They have problems they have not resolved in their own life, and so they create problems with other people. They get into unnecessary arguments with their friends, their family, their spouses, and everything. They get on internet message, and they can't. And people around them have got sick of their stuff, and they ignore them. And they hop on the internet and get into unnecessary arguments with people on the internet. A lot of losers on here who are sucking in their own lives. So they create conflict on the internet because nobody else is buying into their BS. That's just Gary, man. Gary is just a difficult person. When you're a difficult, conflicted person, people in your personal life will start to avoid you like the plague. And then, when you're online, you see these negative comments from people, on this one video, the other day I was on a video where this little girl is singing the national anthem, and she's killing it and everything, and everybody's oh, cool, and then you might get that one guy who's well, it's not better than this other little girl. First of all, who asked you, and who is this other little girl? Nobody cares. Why are you coming on and you're hating on this video? You're hating on a little kid who's singing this song very well. The pitch is too high. Who the hell are you? Mr. or Mrs. American Idol, Simon Simon Caldwell. You know what I'm talking about? Simon from America's Got Talent. American Idol. That guy. Yeah. Who the hell are these people? These no talented people out here judging somebody who is doing great at their job or whatever. All I'm saying is, so when you go on the internet and you go into the comment section and you see a lot of people getting into these random arguments under a person's reply, and you see these people just starting stuff. Like I said, a lot of these people are conflicted. And then if you want to protect your sanity, you need to avoid conflicted people. You got to avoid them because they're people like that are just they have nothing going for themselves in their own lives. They're losing in their own lives, or they've lost in their own life, and they haven't fixed their own stuff, so they create more problems around them because they're conflicted. I would call them. There's another word for them that starts with A. That rhymes with glass pole. But we're not gonna call them that. I'm trying not to get demonetized over here by cussing too much. I already said the A word, so I'm not trying to get demonetized. I'm gonna start getting monetizations at some point, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, man, people who are conflicted are gonna cause problems for other people. They're gonna you can't be if you're a conflicted person yourself. Odds are you're basically using other problems or other things, distractions, to avoid a problem in your personal life. I know, I used to be that person, man. I was that person for a very long time. I'll be stressing about one thing, and then what happens is I'll avoid that thing by drinking, or going out and having getting into all kinds of foolishness and everything. and or just getting into random or just finding other stupid stuff to be mad about. And then after a while, it's like, but once I fix that problem, like now I have a problem, I address it immediately, you know, or I solve it immediately before it continues to become a problem, you know. Whether that's like you know, finally, whether that's going to go something as simple as going to work out, eating some healthy food, or going to bed early on time, or avoiding conversations with people who are just always trying to start an argument with you over nothing, like removing toxic people from your life, or not interacting or letting toxic people bring you down, you know, or just not being toxic myself by not trying to, like, you know, like criticize or judge people all the time, man. That's one thing I need to work on myself, is judging people, man. It's like, at the end of the day, man, like, we're all messed up. You know, all of us are messed up. We all got some problem that, you know, that's been in our life for a very long time. Our problem that we've had, whether it's from our childhood or recently or whatever it is, we all have. Oh, but past through the Blackwater Swamp. Wish I could move this camera around. Think about getting a GoPro. Hey, family, what do y'all think? Y'all think I should get like a GoPro? You know, strap it to my chest and start showing you guys what I'm seeing around here. You know, because like there's a lot of stuff that you guys are seeing in the video, in these videos that you don't really see. Like these videos that I'm showing you aren't giving you the benefit, or like aren't like what's that word I'm looking for again, man? Like the videos that I'm showing you, the views I'm giving you, don't do justice to what's really going on here. It's beautiful out here, man. Like we're out here in Virginia. We haven't got to North Carolina yet. I thought we were pulling up to North Carolina soon, but I guess, like, you know, it's not like gonna be out here. I guess I'm not gonna be in North Carolina for a while, for a minute. So that's it. I was gonna start making these videos a little bit shorter. You know, this video is just a rant, or just to show you Virginia. And like, I'm gonna create a playlist so that way you guys will know. When you come out to my channel, I'm gonna create playlists so that way you guys know, okay, this is important stuff for trucking information, previews, other specific topics, and then you know, like, or rants, like, you know, so that way you guys will know, okay, like, what video are we getting from him today? Like, this one will be a trucking video, a preview, other important stuff he wants to talk about, and then, you know, then the other category will just be rants. So that way when you guys come on my channel, you'll know what to expect when you're getting when you click on the video, you know? So yeah, like, but check into my channel, like, subscribe to my channel. I post something new. You can go under, like, and go to your subscriptions, click on my channel, and then look at just look at the other, you know, just go to my playlist and you'll know, like, oh, this new video, what is it under? Oh, it's under rants. Okay, I ain't trying to hear that today. Or if it's like, oh, it's another preview. He's another preview. Oh, dope. Well, it's about time. It's been a minute, and I'm gonna have another preview soon. Like, I'll be dropping another preview soon. I just watched Bike Riders with Austin Butler, Jody McCoy, the chick who plays Villanova on Killing Eve, and Tom Hardy. It's a pretty good movie. You know, but there are some things about it that, like, you know, I had some gripes with, and I'll talk about it in the next preview. But thank you all for watching the video. Thank you for enjoying the sights, and leave in the comments down below what you want me to talk about, what kind of videos you want me to talk about, like what kind of topics you guys want me to talk about in the next videos, or information you guys want, and I'll put it up in the next video. You guys haven't been doing that. Some of y'all have not been doing that. If you guys are talking about this guy's ranting too much, or we don't want to see a preview, but if you like coming onto my channel and hearing my charming voice, please let me know what you want me to talk about in the next videos. That's it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single last one of you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, man, we're almost at 100 subscribers, y'all. Like, let's get it to let's get it to 100 subscribers before the end of the month, okay? So, I appreciate all the new subscribers, everybody who believes in the vision and believes in the video and supporting the movement, whatever you want to call it. All right, thank you all. Peace and blessings. Have a prosperous day.